षष्टांग दंडवत ज्ञापन करता हूँ। तत्पश्चात नित्यलीला प्रविष्ट ओम विष्णुपाद अष्टोत्तर सत्य श्रीमद् भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी महाराज एवं उपस्थित समस्त वैष्णववृंद, मातृवृंद, गुरुगत सज्जन वृंद, हरि कथा पिपासु सत्यवृंद एवं परम स्नेहशिला मातृवृंद, सभियों के चरण कमलों में मेरा यथार्थ दंडवत प्रणाम स्वीकार हो। आज श्रीमद् भागवत
Today
कथा की
is the 7th day of Srimad Bhagavatam,
7वां दिवस है।
7th day
आज
today,
प्रभात
and
विश्राम की देंगे।
today we will end this Bhagavat saptaha.
यद्यपि
And
नित्यं भागवत सेवया श्रीमद् भागवत
Srimad Bhagavat,
निरंतर सेवा करनी चाहिए।
we should serve Srimad Bhagavatam all day, every
श्रवण
second.
कीर्तन करनी चाहिए।
Meaning, how do you serve it? Yeah, by listening it.
विधान के अनुसार
According to scriptures
हम आज कथा को भी
and according
विराम
to
देंगे।
the planning, we will end the Hari Katha today. So with 2 or 1 words, I will try to,
शुद्धिकरण करता हूँ।
I want to purify my tongue with 1 or 2 words today.
कल हम लोग ने
Yesterday,
अनेक कथा भी श्रवण किया।
we heard a lot of Hari Katha yesterday about where Srila Sukdev Goswami Pad,
परीक्षित महाराज के निकट
he's sitting near Parikshit Maharaj and
लीला कथाओं को
he's expressing the beautiful leelas of Krishna,
विशेष करके
especially
कालिया दमन की कथा
the leela of Kalya Daman, the killing of Kalya snake, and
संक्षेप रूप में
in short, we also covered
गिरिराज गोवर्धन
the Hari Katha, where how Krishna lifted Giriraja Govardhana and the destruction of Indra's ego. We heard that Hari Katha yesterday.
गिरिराज की कथा अतीव मधुर कथा है।
The story of Giriraja Govardhana is very beautiful. It is
ये गिरिराज गोवर्धन
Giriraja Govardhana is the soul of Vrajavasis.
क्योंकि गिरिराज गोवर्धन की कृपा
Because without mercy of Giriraja Govardhana, we cannot proceed or develop.
संग राधा जी
Sri Radharani,
अपने मुखारविंद से
from her mouth,
गिरिराज की भूरी भूरी प्रशंसा की।
she is glorifying Giriraja Govardhana.
अवला हरिदास वर्जो जद राम कृष्ण चरण स्पर्श प्रमोद मानव तनति सहगोप गणे पानी और सुजवस कंद्र कंद मूले। संग राधा जी कहती हैं,
Radharani herself is saying, Hey Saki, Giriraj Govardhana, serving Giriraj Govardhana is very beneficial.
ये करें हंताय अद्री
So,
अहो ये गिरिराज गोवर्धन
this Giriraj Govardhana,
किस प्रकार हमारे प्राण कंत
this is serving
और ब्रजवासी सखाओं
my beloved Govind and the Sakhas of Vrajavasis. Giriraj Govardhana is serving them with a very deep mood.
देखो गिरिराज गोवर्धन में अनेक प्रकार
गिरिराज
के
गोवर्धन
कंदमूल आदि
There are a lot of types of
जिससे
resources coming from Giriraj Govardhana,
कंदमूल
and
आदि
the
संग्रह
Sakhas,
करके
they use that resources, collect them, and then they feed them to Krishna and use them to serve Krishna. And Sakhas also use those resources.
गिरिराज गोवर्धन को ना जाने कैसे सुंदर
And in
सुंदर
Giriraj Govardhana,
क्रीड़ा आदि भी करते हैं।
they also play very, very beautiful games on Giriraj
यह तक भी
Govardhana.
नहीं, गिरिराज
Not
गोवर्धन
only this, Giriraj Govardhana,
अनेक प्रकार के पुष्प फूल आदि
very beautiful flowers they grow on Giriraj Govardhana, appear on Giriraj Govardhana. And gopis collect the flowers, pick them, and they make garlands for Krishna, and they decorate Krishna, and they decorate the place of Krishna. And Giriraj Govardhana has very beautiful stone. It's like red powder, kumkum, that stone is giving out beautiful red powder, and with kumkum, just like red powder, and they put it on Krishna to decorate him. From Giriraja Govardhana, the water is flowing from the top of it. It's like flowing very slowly and very beautifully during summers. The nice water is coming, cool water is coming during summers, and during winter, hot water is coming. And Krishna and his sakhas, they take bath in water, they play in water, and in the shelter of Giriraja Govardhana, cows and animals, they take rest. Krishna, while doing cow herding, when he gets tired, he sleeps under a tree on Giriraja Govardhana. This Giriraja Govardhana is serving Krishna in so many types, he's serving Krishna in so many ways. So when Krishna climbed on the top of Giriraja Govardhana, he accepts the touch of the lotus feet of Krishna, and Giriraja Govardhana feels blissful. The trees we are seeing on Giriraja Govardhana, these are not normal trees and plants. See, these are like hairs of Giriraja Govardhana, and it's like Giriraja Govardhana is getting goosebumps, and they're standing up. So Giriraja Govardhana, the caves of Giriraja Govardhana, Krishna, he goes into the caves and play games, and Giriraja Govardhana is doing he has witnessed almost all the leelas of Sri Radha and Sri Krishna. Like in reality, he is witnessing all the leelas of Radha and Krishna. During summer, the shadow of Giriraja Govardhana, all the cows and friends of Krishna, they all take rest in that shadow. This is how Giriraja Govardhana is serving Krishna in a lot of ways. So until unless we take the shelter of lotus feet of pure devotees, then we cannot proceed in developing our spiritual life. So we have to we should take bath on dust particles of pure devotees of the Lord. Only then we can proceed. So the Harikatha that we heard, so when you touch the dust of lotus feet, put that on your whole body, and until the dust of lotus feet of pure devotees of the Lord, we put that on our body, we won't understand this Harikatha properly. So Sri Radharani is saying this with a very deep mood. In all servants of Krishna, this servant of Krishna, Giriraja Govardhana, is the topmost. There are three Haridas. Haridas being the servant of Krishna. Who are the three Haridas? Who knows the three Haridas? One is Yudhishthira Maharaj, Das of Hari, Haridas. All the Haridas, all the servants of Krishna. On the list, first name is of Yudhishthira Maharaj. Why? Because Yudhishthira Maharaj, he surrendered everything of his to the lotus feet of Krishna. And Narada Rishi himself, he's glorifying Yudhishthira Maharaj's mood.
हे युधिष्ठिर महाराज,
Hey Yudhishthira Maharaj,
संसार में ऐसे भगवान
you are, I will never see a person like you in past and I will never see in future. God himself, God who is controlling billions of universe, Lord Krishna, is always living in your house, in your palace, in your kingdom. Whenever you are in trouble, Krishna comes to help you. You are so lucky. Friend is someone you call them or don't invite them. Invite them or not, they just come. That is meaning of a friend. So if a festival is happening, you're celebrating an occasion, if you don't invite your friend, they just come. You don't need to send them an invitation letter. And that is friend. So like if someone is getting married in your family, so they come and help in the functions. So if you're in any trouble, they come to save you. So after death, the friend follows them. In Niti Shastra, they say, who is your friend? A friend is a person who is coming without your invitation. If you invite someone, people will come. But people who are coming without invitation, according to scriptures, those are our true friends. You don't have to invite them. Yudhishthira Maharaj is glorifying Yudhishthira Maharaj. Whenever they were in trouble were coming, they didn't call, even if they called Krishna or not. Krishna, he appeared every time when they were in trouble. Does anyone want sadness in this world? But Kunti is making a very beautiful glorification. She is praying to Krishna. It is Kunti's stiti in Srimad Bhagavatam. Jagat Guru Bhavato Darshanam Jatsat Puno Bhavat Darshanam. Hey Prabhu, you please give me sadness and pain and trouble. Because when we are in trouble, you come. You come and protect us every time when we are in trouble. Even if we call you or not, you come. This is how merciful God is. So what I am discussing here is, Yudhishthira Maharaj is known as Haridasa. And then there's name of Uddhavji. In Mathura, he was a very beloved and close friend of Krishna. So Sukadeva Swami Pad is saying, hey Maharaj Parikshit, Uddhava is not less. He is the Prime Minister. He is known as the consultant of Krishna. Krishna used to take advice from him. He's giving advice to Krishna. He's like the topmost. He gives advice to Krishna. So Krishna, God, who knows everything, he knows everything yet. Krishna is arranging everything with Yoga Maya. Krishna himself, he asked Uddhava, hey Uddhava, tell me, is this work good or not? Shall I proceed or not? Who is writing all the destiny and everything? God himself, he knows everything. And yet he is asking Uddhava, shall I do this or not? And Uddhava, he gives advice to Krishna that this work, you can do this work and you should not do this work.
इवे कृष्णं प्रबलो मंत्री कृष्णस्य दैत्यस्य था और कृष्ण के इतने
So
परम
Krishna,
घनिष्ठ
and he is
मित्र भी
very, very close and dear friend of Krishna.
शिष्य बृहस्पति साक्षात
He is
और
Uddhava
देवताओं के जो गुरुदेव
is
गुरु
disciple
बृहस्पति
of Guru Brahaspati, who is the guru of all devtas.
उद्धव सारी विद्याओं को जो है
Uddhava is very knowledgeable,
बृहस्पति से ही
and he acquired all knowledge and education from Guru Brahaspati.
और उद्धव बुद्धि सप्तमम उद्धव बड़ी बुद्धिमान भी है
Uddhava is very knowledgeable person, intelligent, and he's very calm, intelligent and grounded.
उनके बोलना चलना
And
धीरे से सिद्धांत
he takes all decisions, and he's very calm and
जल्दीबाजी
taking
काम
decisions.
नहीं करता
He does not do things very quickly.
विचार करके
He thinks about things and
सिद्धांत
he explains all his decisions very nicely. So Sukadeva Goswami Pad is saying,
ऐसे उद्धव के स्वयं
such
भगवान
Uddhava,
ब्रज में ही भेजे बच्चों
he sent Krishna, he sent Uddhava to
मत
Braj.
नाम गोपी गोपीना मत संदेश के विमूर्छे अपने परम मित्र
His closest friend Uddhava, Krishna, Krishna sent Uddhava. Krishna used to express his heart out to Uddhava.
ब्रज में जाओ
He said, Uddhava, go to Braj.
मेरे माता पिता नंद जसोदा
My parents, mother Yashoda and father Nand Maharaj, they are burning in my separation.
ऐसे मां मेरे माता पिता के तुम
So can you go and pacify them a bit
संदेश और
and give my
करके
message
मेरे
to them,
प्राण प्रियतमा की गोपियां
and
जो हैं,
especially my beloved gopis,
दीवारात
day and night they are crying for me.
आंखों से आंसू की धारा
They are crying so much.
इसमें बच्चों प्रजयी सुनो प्रतिभा प्रतिभा मद विवनांग भी गोपीना मत संदेश भी विमोच मेरे संदेश मेरे समाचार देकर के
So give my message to them, and hopefully they will be pacified with them. So can you go to Braj and pacify them? So our acharyas, they were saying that Uddhava,
हरिदास
he is also Haridas,
करता है
Das of Hari, servant
और
of Krishna.
हरिदास तम कौन है गिरिराज
And who is the top best Haridas? Giriraja Govardhana is the best servant of Krishna.
गिरि माने पर्वत राज
Giri means mountain,
जितने भी पर्वत है
and Raj means top. So all the mountains, among all the mountains, the topmost and best mountain is Giriraja Govardhana.
क्यों गिरिराज गोवर्धन
Why? Because Giriraja Govardhana,
कृष्ण की जैसे सेवा दी
he is serving Krishna in a lot of ways.
इसलिए गिरिराज को कहा जाए
So Giriraja
हरिदास बचाने सर्वोत्तम
is
श्रेष्ठ
the best of servant of Krishna, best Haridas.
गिरिराज गोवर्धन की
So this is the glorification of
देखो,
Giriraja
गिरिराज
Govardhana.
गोवर्धन की साधारण नहीं थी
Giriraja Govardhana is not a normal mountain. Is
गिरिराज गोवर्धन की उत्पत्ति की बाली हमारे आचार्य वादन
The
बहुत
great-
सुंदर सुंदर
the appearance of Giriraja Govardhana. Our acharyas have explained very beautiful stories
अनेक पुराणों में
from
गिरिराज
different Purans to
गोवर्धन की
Puran.
बात नहीं बताई।
There is information about Giriraja Govardhana in a lot of scriptures.
देखो
Like
ये गिरिराज गोवर्धन
this Giriraja Govardhana is,
राधा जी की हृदय से ही प्रकट हुए
it has appeared from the heart of Sri Radharani. In Bhavishyat Puran, it is explained like this.
राधा जी की साक्षात
Giriraja
हृदय
Govardhana
से
has appeared from the heart and mood of Sri
राधा
Radharani.
जी की हृदय जनी मन से ही ये गिरिराज गोवर्धन
Giriraja Govardhana has appeared from the heart of Sri Radharani.
तथापि लोग लीला के अनुसार
Yet, just
शास्त्र कारण में दिखाया
the people who have written scriptures, they are saying that it's a katha of Treta Yuga, when
वानर सेनाओं ने
the army of monkeys,
नौ नेनी आदि के द्वारा
Nau,
सुग्रीव और हनुमान आदि के द्वारा
so with Sugriv and
समुद्र के
Hanuman,
ऊपर पुल
they
बनाया
made a bridge of stone
स्वयं
in
भगवान
ocean.
रामचंद्र
Lord Ramchandra at
उस
that
समय
time,
ऐलान कर दिया
he
घोषणा कर
declared,
दिया, ये देखो
he made an announcement that
पुल बन गया।
Like the bridge is constructed, we don't need any other stone.
वहाँ पर वो पत्थर को
So
रख दिया गया।
whatever stones wherever, just keep them anywhere. The bridge has been constructed. So Hanuman, he was far away around Himalaya. He brought a big stone, big mountain, and it was Giriraja Govardhana. And when he entered Vraj, when Hanumanji entered with Giriraja Govardhana, he came. And that time Lord Ramchandra declared, like, wherever you are, just drop your stones, we don't need any more. At that time Hanumanji, he dropped the Giriraja Govardhana in Vraj. Giriraja Govardhana got so sad. He felt, oh, I couldn't get the lotus feet of Sri Ramchandra. I wanted to touch the lotus feet of Ram. So he felt so upset. Lord Ramchandra, he knows everything. He said to Giriraja Govardhana, hey Giriraj, please don't be upset, my devotee. After my Ram-lila, after Treta Yuga, in Dwapar Yuga, I will take form of Krishna. I will appear as form of Krishna. And on the Giriraja Govardhana, in the caves of Giriraja Govardhana, I will do beautiful leelas in those caves of yours. So Lord Ramchandra, he gave a boon to Giriraja Govardhana and blessed him. So that's how Lord Ramchandra in Dwapar Yuga, he appeared in form of Krishna, and in the caves of Giriraja Govardhana, Krishna, he did very beautiful leelas. And second katha is, it's about how Giriraja Govardhana appeared. Our acharyas are making a commentary that there was a Advaitavadi in Kashi, sannyasi. One day he was wandering and he went towards north of Himalaya, and Pulastya Rishi, there was Pulastya Rishi. He went there and he stayed there for 2 days, 4 days, 6 days. Santa Mahatmas, they don't stay for long. In scriptures it is written, how many days a sadhu can live in a house? Maximum 3 nights. So maximum 5 nights, 7 nights. 5 to 7. So this is Bhagavat saptaha. So 8th day I will have to go. Instead of 7 days, so 8th day I'll have to go. Not many days. A sadhu cannot stay in a house for long days. Ramta yogi bheta, like yogis, they flow like water from here to there. So there's like stone in the river. Kai. There's algae in the stones. So the stone near river or the lakes, there's stone in the lakes. So there's green algae. So the water gets stagnated and the algae comes. Okay. So that's why you have to keep moving. You cannot stay still at the same place. In scriptures, this example has been given. So Pulastya Rishi, he was in the house of Dronacharya. So after staying for 2 to 4 days, he said, I'm going now. And that time, he said, Gurudev, what donation, what dakshina can I give you? Gurudev said, I don't want dakshina. Sadhu don't want anything from you. He said, no, Gurudev, I want to give you something. In scriptures it is written. I'm just saying what's in scriptures. I'm sorry if it offends you. So Sadhu came to your house and you don't give any donation. So all the sins of Sadhu, he will leave all his sins in your house. And he will take all your good deeds with him. So I'm not scaring anyone here. I'm just saying what's written in scriptures. I don't want to scare anyone. This is just the scriptures. And there are no sins of sadhu, so what will they leave? But this is written in scriptures. So Dronacharya said, Gurudev, what donation, what dakshina can I give you? He said, I don't want any donation, no any dakshina. But he said over it again and again. He insisted. So Pulastya Rishi, he said, I am old. I need a servant. I want a servant who carries my stuff with me and who takes care of me in my old age. And take my jal patra, like the little thing that sadhus carry water in. So I want a servant, he said. Pulastya Rishi said, you have a son, Giriraj, your son. Give me your son Giriraj. He asked for his son Giriraj. So Giriraj, from his childhood, he was doing bhajan of Krishna since his childhood. Then he said, I will not go with this sadhu. So I will go to Kashi and they will like put rope in my throat and kill me. So that's why I will not go to Banaras. Pulastya Rishi said, his father Drona said, he said to child, you know and your guru knows, I have given you to the guru. He said to his child. At that time Giriraj, he said, Gurudev, I don't want to go with you. Pulastya said, hey, listen to Guru, come with me. And he said, I can come, but I have one condition. So when you are, so you can keep me anywhere you want, in any situation, and I will not walk for extra, I will not walk anywhere from there. So Pulastya said, I am Yogi Sadhu. I can lift you up anywhere and I can teleport you anywhere. So with his yoga, he can lift in his hand and he can move him with power of his yoga. And so he started to walk with Giriraja Govardhana, plus Rishi. With Giriraja Govardhana, he started to walk. While walking, we reached to Vraj. Brihad Vrindavan. So they arrived in Vrindavan. Giriraja Govardhana is praying to Krishna, hey Prabhu, I don't want to go out of Vraj. Does anyone want to go out of Vraj? Who wants to go out of Vraj? Raise up your hands. Nobody wants to go out of Vraj. So cow of Gopal and daughters of Mathura, if their deeds are bad karma, then they will go out. The cow of Gopal and daughters of Mathura, if they have bad karma, then they will go out of Vraj. Nobody wants to go out of Vraj, only with bad luck they can go. So Giriraja Govardhana is praying to Krishna, hey Prabhu, please don't kick me out of Vraj, give me a place in Vraj. I don't want to go out of Vraj. I want to live in Vraj. So you have a lot of pious activities, sukritis, When they get matured, only then you get access to live in Braj. Krishnan Braje. Krishnan Braje. Srila Rupa Goswami Pad in Nectar of Instruction Upadeshamrita, he is saying, do kirtan of beautiful katha of the God. Krishnan Braje, where should you live? You should live in Braj. Don't go out of Braj. If it's not possible for you to stay physically in Braj, then stay mentally. Be absorbed in Braj with your mind and heart. Every time, all day, think about the Leelas of Krishna. Think about the Leelas of Krishna. Sukdev Goswami Maharaj gave this advice at the end. And hey Parikshit Maharaj, it's time for you to die. 7 days have ended. And the curse of Brahma, the Takshak snake will come and bite him. Sukdev Goswami Pad is saying, hey Parikshit Maharaj, please control your mind and put your consciousness into one thing, into the lotus feet of Krishna. And think about Braj. You don't have to do anything else. I told you stories of big warriors and big kings. I explained to you Haridasa of big kings. This is not for you. This is to teach other people, ordinary people. So at the end, Sukdev Goswami Pad, he gave this instruction to advice to Parikshit Maharaj. Hey king, control your mind and put your consciousness into one place, into the Leelas of Vrindavan. So that's how you live in Vrindavan. You can live anywhere, any part of the world. By your body you can be anywhere, but your mind should be absorbed in the modes of Braj. Think about the Leelas of Vrindavan. So never go away from Vrindavan. Stay in Vrindavan. Stay in Vraj always. Krishnan Braje. Those who are absorbed in the moods of Krishna, you should associate such pure devotees of the Lord who are always absorbed in the color of Krishna. So if you want to be absorbed into these deep moods, follow 3 rules. What are the 3 rules? You have to have unflinching faith into the lotus feet of Sri Radharani. Radha Meri Swamini, Maharani ko das, Janam ye ho, Vrindavan ko vas. Radharani is my queen, I am her servant. And the devotee is praying to Radharani that in all lives give me birth in Vraj. Radha Meri Swamini, Mai Radhin ko das, Janam Janam Mundiyo, Vrindavan ko vriksha ko maram na jaane koi, dal dalar, paat paat mein. In every particle of Vrindavan, every particle is chanting the names of Sri Radha. Srila Sukdev Goswami Pad is saying to Parikshit Maharaj, put your consciousness into one place, control your mind, and think about the Leelas of Vrindavan. So Giriraja Govardhana is praying to Krishna, Hey Prabhu, please let me stay in Vraj. So Krishna heard the prayer, and he knows everything. He heard the prayer of Giriraja Govardhana. How did he listen? Pulastya Rishi, he brought Giriraj to Vraj, and Krishna, with assistance of Yog Maya, he made a Leela. So at that time Krishna did a Leela that Pulastya Rishi, he felt tired. He felt tired to walk, and he put Giriraja Govardhana down in Vraj, and he went to pee. So after he took bath, he went to pee, and then he took a bath, Pulastya Rishi, and he said, Giriraj, come in my hand. At that time Giriraj said, Gurudev, you gave me a promise. You made a vow. So wherever you keep me down, I will not move even an inch from there. So at that time Pulastya Rishi gave him a curse. Giriraj, you are my disciple and you are not listening to me. Go. Every day, like one nail, you will be getting more and more into the ground. Every day. Like a sesame seed. In that time, every day, like a sesame seed, you will keep going inside deep into the ground, and you will get absorbed in the ground. So Giriraj said, okay, no problem, this is Vraj. I will stay forever in Vraj. So that same Giriraja Govardhana is there in Vraj. Krishna himself in Dwapar Yuga, in the caves of Giriraja Govardhana, he did beautiful Leelas. This is the glories of Giriraja Govardhana. Krishna did lots and lots of Leelas in the caves of Giriraja Govardhana. Very beautiful Leelas he did. Krishna, he did very beautiful Leelas. Giriraja Govardhana, he witnessed all the Leelas of Krishna, and he did darshan of all the Leelas. He's looking like a stone, but Giriraja Govardhana is not a stone. It's not a mountain. He has a transcendental form. He has a transcendental form. And from outside, it's looking like a stone, but in reality, in the heart, they have a form of a woman, transcendental form of a woman, and he is serving Krishna. So that's how they glorify Giriraja Govardhana. Like this, Giriraja Govardhana is here, and to destroy the ego of Indra. Lord Krishna, he lifted up Giriraja Govardhana in his pinky finger of the left hand. 7 days, 7 nights. He challenged Indra. Hey Indra, you are king. You are king. And my beloved Vrajavasis, are they our citizens? I will teach you a lesson. So Krishna, he challenged Indra. So there are very beautiful kathas of Giriraja Govardhana, but as the time is limited, I cannot cover up everything. I can speak on for eternity. The Leela of Krishna is eternal. So Krishna is eternal and the pastimes of Krishna are eternal. So I'm saying this because the Madhur Leela, the topmost and beautiful Leela, most beautiful Leela of Krishna is rasa-lila. If someone listens to this Harikatha and the Kirtan of this Harikatha after death, they go to Bhagavat Dham straight away. So Krishna from Nitya Golok Vrindavan Dham, he appeared, made this beautiful Leela appear in this world. So he's doing Leela like a human. Our acharyas are explaining that a person who listens to Harikatha, they should listen. Some people say, I don't want to listen, Krishna is a pradi. So people who don't listen, they are apradi. People who don't listen to this Harikatha, they are apradi. So Bhavet, it means like an instruction order that everyone has to listen. You have to listen to this. Don't close your ears. Some people, they close their ears, they don't want to listen. They put the fingers in their ears, so they won't listen anything. Krishna is saying, to give pleasure to my devotees, I do lots of leelas in Vraj. So the topmost and topmost beautiful leela of Krishna is rasa-lila. There are a lot of meaning of word ras. Ras is not an ordinary thing. But a person, an undeserving person, they pollute it with their bad mind, so people don't understand it. In Srimad Bhagavatam, the ras of Krishna is very beautiful and deep. Who is speaking this ras katha? Akamar Brahmachari, Sukdev Goswami Pad. He is very knowledgeable. He has all types of knowledge and he has controlled all his senses. And then he is expressing this katha. He is not an ordinary person, Sukdev Goswami. If rasa-lila was lusty, then Sukdev Goswami wouldn't express this Harikatha. It's a very beautiful Harikatha of rasa-lila. So in Srimad Bhagavatam, in 10th canto, from chapter 29 to chapter 33, they're expressing the rasa-lila of Krishna in these chapters. It's known as Ras Panchadhyay. Pancha means 5, Adhyay means chapters, 5 chapters. And who is doing this ras? An ordinary person isn't doing this. Lord Krishna himself, Ramchandra didn't do rasa-lila. Vamandev, all other incarnations of Krishna, they didn't do this. So, in Srimad Bhagavatam it is written, Krishna himself, Lord himself. Krishna is doing this lila.
इसलिए सुखदेव गोस्वामी
So Sukhdev Goswami Pad.
रस-लीला का प्रारंभ भी
So in the starting of Rasa-lila's chapter, he's saying,
भगवान गोवितारत्रि शरद उत्फुल्ल मल्लिका विक्षरन्तो मनश्चक्रे योग माया उपाश्रित। कौन राष्ट्र करते जा रहे हैं? भगवान।
who is doing Rasa-lila? Who is doing Rasa-lila? God is doing Rasa-lila, God Krishna.
भगवान गोवितारत्रि उस रात्रि को दर्शन करके भगवान के हृदय में बुद्धि बना।
So he saw a very beautiful moon night, and there was stimulation in Krishna's mind and body. So I will tell you a short story. Our acharyas are explaining the moods of Krishna. When Krishna was 6 years old, at that time Krishna, he stole the clothes of gopis, and when he was 7 years old, he lifted Giriraja Govardhana. And when Krishna was 8 years old, with gopis, he did rasa-lila. So this is very beautiful katha. At that time, Krishna himself, he told to gopis, when he stole the clothes of gopis, he told, "Hey gopis, you are surrendered towards me, so all types of lusty desires that are in your heart, they have gone away. If someone just surrenders themselves to the lotus feet of Krishna, all type of anarthas, all type of anger, lust, everything will get destroyed."
जिस प्रकार देखो भजित कथिता धान बीज में नशा रहते, बीज नशा। देखो गेहूं अथवा धान,
so wheat, if you boil that with if you boil that in the water, that wheat grain, the seed of wheat, if you put that in water again, it will never grow again. Exactly like that, one time, if someone surrenders themselves to the lotus feet of the Lord and they get absorbed in it, then all type of desires, bad desires, lust, anger, they all will get destroyed. So Lord himself, he gave a boon to gopis that next year in Sharad Purnima I will satisfy all your desires. But when he became 7 years old, next year, at that time Indra, he caused trouble in Vraj. He tried to drown the Vraj in water. Yesterday I told you, he was trying to flood, make a flood in Vraj. So to destroy Indra's ego, to destroy the anger and ego of Indra, Krishna, he lifted Giriraja Govardhana. This is the story when Krishna was 7 years old. And now when he's 8 years old, he gave promise to gopis that he will do lila with gopis. So this is the opinion here that Krishna is doing lila. How is he doing lila? With the assistance of Yog Maya. In Gita it is explained that all my leelas, beautiful, everyone cannot see them. The people who take shelter of Yog Maya and with my desire, only then they can see. People, those who are full of lust, anger, such person, To such person, Krishna does not give his darshan. Does not give darshan of any of his lila. So with the assistance of Yogamaya, Krishna is doing all leelas. And he offers this pleasure and bliss to his devotees, to his pure devotees. In Sharad Purnima, so there's no summer, it's not too much winter, the weather is very nice, it's a spring season. It's a very pure place. Where is the place? That place is in Vrindavan. Our acharyas are explaining where did Rasa Krida happen? In Vrindavan, not in Mathura. In Vrindavan, not in Kurukshetra, not in Dwarka. It's only happened in Vrindavan, in Vrindavan. Vrindavan is the land of Leelas, and Krishna has done beautiful Leelas in Vrindavan. Someone says Krishna did Leela in Dwarka. In Dwarka, how many wives he had? 16,108. He didn't do rasa-lila there. So rasa-lila of Krishna, these are two special qualities. So Krishna should have peacock feather on his head and he should have flute in his hand. These two qualities need to be in Krishna to make rasa-lila happen. So those who have a peacock feather and flute, that person is Vrajendrananda Krishna. So there's one Krishna of Vrindavan, and second is Krishna of Mathura, and third is Krishna of Dwarka. So Vrajendrananda Krishna, Mathuradish Krishna, and Dwarkadish Krishna. So there's no difference. Mathuradish Krishna and Dwarkadish Krishna, there's no peacock feather and no flute. But anyhow, people are just making art on it, but it's wrong. In Kurukshetra, on the battleground, Krishna does not have flute and he does not have a peacock feather. Before leaving Vraj, Krishna, he left his two things in Vraj, his flute and his peacock feather. It is explained in scriptures. Flute is very powerful. The sound of flute, Krishna enchants the hearts and minds of everyone. Krishna's flute has a lot of names. Sarvabhuta Manomavanchi. It can enchant and hypnotize all the creatures. And the other name is Gopi Manohari. It steals the heart of gopis. So this type of flute, Venu, these are beautiful names of Krishna's flute. The time is less, so I cannot go in detail. So what is Venu, what is Bansi? There's difference. What is Bansuri? There are different names. So different names have different purposes to serve. So Vrindavan is doing these leelas. Shakti Goswami Pad is saying, when Krishna used to play his flute, Krishna grihito manasa ajum anno alakchito uddhama sajatra kanto javala kundala. When Krishna is playing his flute, so when the gopis heard the sound, they all gave up their household work and they started to run towards Krishna. They all are walking together, they all are running together, thousands of gopis, they are running together towards Krishna, side by side, but they are not seeing each other. Nobody knows that they are walking. They are running together. They think they are running alone. All of them are thinking that Krishna is calling me only. This is the power of sound of flute of Krishna. clean was the mantra.
और वो गोपियां सब दौड़ गई।
And all the gopis they started to run towards Krishna.
अन्नो अलक्षित उद्यमा सभी जया दौड़ करके जा रहे हैं।
So all of them they started to run.
और जब
And when in Vrindavan, on the banks of Yamuna river, once what? All the gopis they gathered there. This is the beauty of sound, the flute of Krishna. It's like calling each gopi separately with their own name. That's how the flute is calling all the gopis. This is the special quality of the flute of Krishna. All the gopis, they heard the sound. So a gopi was working. She was serving her husband in her house. At that time she heard the sound of flute of Krishna. And she gave up all her work and she started to run. In Bhagavat it is explained. Someone was making roti, chapati. The rule of Vrajas, they feed you hot and fresh. So she was making roti, she was making chapati, and her husband was sitting. She gave one chapati, she was making the second one, and she put it on the gas, and she heard the sound of flute of Krishna. And at that time, she just left the roti, and she, from back door, she went out and started to run towards Krishna. And the husband is thinking, oh, she must be coming. So if you eat hot and fresh chapati, you don't need any vegetable to complement it. You can try it in your home. Just make beautiful hot and fresh rotis. It tastes good with lemon pickle. It's better. Vrajavasis don't need anything apart from this. They can survive on this. So they are running. So husband is thinking, my second chapati is coming. And after that he saw Gopi was not in the house, and the chapati on the gas, it was burning, and it was smoke all over the place. She is not in home. She is running towards Krishna. So the heart and mind, if someone's heart and mind is, the mind and heart of gopis is enchanted by Krishna. So if there was time I could have explained it in detail. There are so many kathas. So when all the gopis they gathered, Krishna to gopis, he made jokes with gopis, and they all were laughing. Krishna said, hey gopis, go back to your homes, follow the rules and regulations of being a wife. You are wife of someone. At night, you are in this forest. It's not good for women, especially at night. It's not good for women to roam around in forest. So go away, go back to your home. You should serve your husband. Krishna also gave beautiful advices. What is the duty of a woman? To serve his husband. A woman who does not serve her husband, after death, they have to go to hell. So Krishna gave very beautiful advices. He explained Katha. He said, so while serving your husband, it can stop the ray of sunlight. There was a very healthy Brahman, but he suffered from leprosy. One Brahmani, a nice woman. She started to serve her husband. One day, husband said, I have a desire. I want to sit on there's a prostitute nearby the river. I want to go and meet her. His wife said, okay. So at midnight, that woman, she took her husband on her shoulder and she started to walk. And on the way, it was very dark. In the middle of the way, there was a Santa Mahatma. He was sitting on a spear. Santa Mahatma was sitting on a spear. And she didn't see. And so the leprosy of his husband's body, it got under the body of Santa Mahatma. It touched that, and Santa Mahatma woke up from his meditation and he saw his body was dirty. At that time, Santa Mahatma, he gave a curse. He said, whose body's bad smell has affected my body, that person will die in the morning. So that woman, she said, if I have served my husband, the sun will not rise tomorrow. Do you understand? It's not funny. Listen with your heart. This is the glories of serving husband. So sun didn't rise. So she was serving her husband, and they could stop the sun. They could stop the cycle of sun. Mahaprabhu is saying. So all the demigods, they started to worry. So if what will devtas do? How will they do fire sacrifice if sun is not up? How will they eat? So all the devtas, they went to Brahmaji. He said, Brahmaji. They went to Lord Vishnu. They said, if this keeps on going, then the world will be destroyed. So they went to the woman and she said, take your vow back. I am God. I am Lord. Lord Vishnu said, I am God. I give you a promise. Your husband will die, but with my blessing eyes, I will resurrect your husband. And all the diseases of her husband will go away. So Lord Vishnu made the promise. So that woman, she took back her vow and her prayer. So when then the sun rised again, her husband died, and then God resurrected her husband. So this is explained. So with the power of your service, you can even stop the cycle of sun. So Krishna started to say this katha to gopis. One Brahman and Brahmani and their child, they live in their house. Every day Brahman, he used to go for work. And one day, Brahman came back to house and he said, hey wife, I'm having a headache. Can you please give me a head massage? Don't give a massage don't kill me by pressing my neck. Give me a head massage and then I'll sleep. So if anything happens, if any natural disasters come, even if a natural disaster comes, don't wake me up. So he said that, and that Brahman, he slept into the lap of his wife, Brahman, and she started to give him a head massage. And at that same time, the Brahmani's child, who is like crawling, they cannot walk properly, like 4 to 5 months old. So he crawls.
और ठीक से उस छोटा बच्चा
That little child of Brahman,
और निकट में आग धगधग के जल रही थी।
there was,
ब्राह्मणी रसोई बना रही थी।
so she was cooking,
और छोटे बच्चा
and the
आग की
child
तरफ
started to walk towards the fire. He started to crawl towards the fire.
ब्राह्मणी देख रही है। अभी
The
क्या
Brahman is saying, what to do now? My husband has given me a clear instruction to not to wake me up in any situation.
अभी ब्राह्मण के सिरहाना किसके ऊपर है? हाँ है।
And the head of Brahman is on the lap of his wife, Brahmani. And
यदि पतिदेव की यदि जगह
if she wakes up her husband, then he will wake up if he moves.
इसलिए ब्राह्मणी देख रही थी
So Brahmani was thinking what to do.
देखो देखते देखते
So suddenly, the little
आग
child,
की तरफ चलते थे आग में जाकर के बिल्कुल
he just went into fire, and Brahmani is watching what to do.
पति वाक्य के पालन करना है। पतिदेव ने
So whatever your husband has said, you have to follow. He said, don't wake me up. So what could she do?
थोड़ी बात में
So after some time, Brahman woke up.
ब्राह्मण जगने के साथ ही
And when he woke up,
ब्राह्मणी रोने लगी।
Brahmani started to weep, started to cry in sadness. My child has died in fire.
देखो ब्राह्मण कहने लगे।
So Brahman said,
ब्राह्मणी
hey wife, hey Brahmani, if you had
मेरा सेवा किया
served me properly, then I give you a promise,
अग्निदेव के पास जाओ
go to the god of fire, Agni Dev,
तुम्हारे बालक के
and he will return you or return back you your child. So when he said that, Brahmani, she went to the god of fire, Agni Dev, and she saw
उनके छोटा बच्चा
her child was alive,
देवता के गोद पर
was playing in the lap of god of fire.
साथ अग्नि देवता
And god of fire, Agni Dev,
दे दिया एक बार पुत्र के लिए।
he returned her child back.
कृष्ण कहने लगे
Krishna said,
ब्राह्मणी
Brahman said, Brahmani,
गोपियां कथा सुनने लगी।
so gopis were listening to this katha. Gopis are not less. They're always 2 steps ahead of Krishna. They said, Kanhaiya, you have spoken a lot today. Now it's our turn to speak.
कहानी सुन तो बड़ी बात सुनाया।
You have spoken a lot today. Now listen to us. Now it's our turn to speak.
बोले देखो
So Krishna said, okay, speak.
एक ब्राह्मण और ब्राह्मण
So one Brahman and Brahmani, they were in a house.
वो ब्राह्मणी पतिदेव की सेवा करती
That Brahmani, she used to serve her husband.
एक दिन
One day,
राजा ने आदेश दिया
king gave an instruction. So he ordered Brahman to go to another country for 7 days. And after 7 days, you come back.
राजा आदेश
So it was the order of the king, so you have to follow it.
ब्राह्मण आकर के ब्राह्मण की कहने लगे ब्राह्मणी
So he said, Brahmani, king has ordered me to go far away for 7 days.
ब्राह्मणी कहने लगे
So Brahmani said, I will also come with you.
ब्राह्मण ने कहा नहीं
Brahman said, no, it is the order of the king. It's only for me. He's given me order to go alone. After 7 days, I will come back.
ब्राह्मणी रोने लगी
So Brahmani started to cry.
मैं अकेली
He
कैसे
said, no, how will I live alone in the
ब्राह्मण
house?
कहते थे एक बात
Brahman said, okay,
मैं अपने
listen,
एक मूर्ति विग्रह देख लेगा
I will give you a deity of
मेरे
mine.
विग्रह की तुम सेवा करना
So you serve it.
और 7 दिन बाद में आई
After 7 days, I will be back.
ऐसे करके ब्राह्मण अपने एक
Brahman said that, and he
मूर्ति
created a
अपनी पत्नी ब्राह्मणी को दी।
wooden deity of his, and he gave it to
और
his
वो
wife.
ब्राह्मणी क्या करने लगी
And Brahmani,
सारी तरफ दरवाजा बंद करके
she closed all the doors, and she started to serve the murti of her husband, the deity of her husband.
किंतु देखो 7 दिन के बजाय
After
ब्राह्मण
7 days, instead of 7 days, Brahman came back after 5 days, and he knocked the door.
ब्राह्मणी ब्राह्मणी
And he said, Brahmani, 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 wife. And at the same time, Brahmani
उस मूर्ति को जो है
was serving the deity in her house.
सेवा गोपियां पूछने लगी
So Gopi started to ask,
कृष्ण ये बताओ
Krishna, tell us, what should she do?
या तो साक्षात पतिदेव आ चुके
Her husband is here, he's knocking the door, and here there's Vigraha, there's
शास्त्र में लिखा
Vigraha Seva happening at the same time. So in scripture it is written Vigraha Seva.
कोई विग्रह सेवा आदि करनी
If someone is doing Vigraha Seva, serving the deities,
भगवान आ जाए क्या करोगे
and if Lord comes for real, what will you do? So if there's
सेवा
the
करो कोई देखी मूर्ति आपने रखा
So if you're deity of a guru and you're serving him, and at that time your Gurudev comes in your house, what will you do? What will you do? So if Gurudev is here for real, he's come directly, what should you do? So you should welcome Guru. You should open the door and welcome him. So at gopis, they ask Krishna, what should you do? There's no difference between the deity and the Lord. It's Vigraha. This Vigraha is Sachidananda. So you tell me, what should you do? They both are same. The Vigraha Seva is happening, and in reality, husband is also there. So what is the best thing to do in such situation? Krishna said, according to scriptures, she should give up Vigraha Seva and she should welcome her husband. And she should serve her husband in reality. Gopi said, you tell us one thing. One is, so there is Pati and one is Parampati. So there is one husband. Pa means who is taking care, and T means who protects you. So you have a husband in this world, but who is the real husband? Who is like really taking care of you? Who is providing you? He is Govinda, Jagannath. So Nath means Pati and Jagannath. Krishna is real. So he is the topmost. He is providing everything. He is taking care. What is the meaning of this human life? To serve Jagannath. A person who does not serve Jagannath after death, they have to go to hell. In scriptures it is written. In Bhagavatam it is explained. To get this human life is very rare. It's very rare to get a human life. In all scriptures it is explained. To get this human life, it's very rare. After 84,000 species, we have been through those species, and now we have taken birth in form of human life. Why has God given us this human body? So that we can serve Him. So in this material world, everyone is coming and going. I'm not saying don't serve your husband. You can serve your husband if you want. But at the same time, serve Jagannath as well. Who is Jagatpati, who is like the husband of the whole world. You should serve him as well. This is what I'm trying to explain. The gopis are saying, Jagannath Krishna is with us. So what to do? And serve both of them. So husband and wife together, they should serve Krishna. Yesterday I said, what is a house? What is Griha? Where husband and wife together with their mind, body and their thoughts, they're serving Krishna. Go means cow. Go means Vedas. Go means knowledge. Go means Brahman. Go means gopi. Go means senses. Go has a lot of meanings. It means life. It's like giving bliss to everyone. And Govind is residing in our hearts. That's why we are doing everything. But when he goes away, this body will die. It will just lie down. So they burn in the cremation ground. It just become like a 2 handful of ashes. Nobody keeps the ashes in their house. What do? They don't keep the dead body, and after burning it, they don't even keep the ashes at home. Why do they throw the ashes? They put the ashes in the water of Ganges. They're like, oh, so it's like our children will get attacked by ghosts. So let's get rid of this guy. Just let him surrender to water of Ganga. So one who has given lots of efforts with his blood and sweat, the person has served and created lots of wealth for you, and we pinned Churan. It's like getting rid of your ancestors. So Jagatpati Jagannath, you should serve Krishna. So that's how gopis are saying, hey Govinda, you are the husband of all universe. You are Jagannath. So you should serve the God. Serving God is topmost. So Krishna, this is how Krishna is doing Leela with gopis. This all is explained. So Sukadeva Goswami here, he asked the question to Sukadeva Goswami Pad. So when God appears in the world, He is here to establish righteousness. To protect sadhus, to kill the demons and asur, the people who are doing bad things, to kill them, and to establish varnashram dharma. And asur, they don't follow and believe in varnashram dharma. But God saying, like from ages to ages, to establish righteousness and dharma, I will come to the world again and again. So Parikshit Maharaj asked this question, hey Gurudev, you know everything, you know past, present and future. Why is Krishna doing ras with lots of different women? I don't understand. So what is he establishing? What dharma he is bringing up? What is the benefit of listening to this katha? At that time, Sukadeva Goswami Pad, he said 3 verses. First he said, these gopis, these are not another woman. These all, so these all are coming from, these are coming from the heart of Sri Radharani. So there is no difference between Sri Radharani and Krishna. And Krishna himself, so with the power and potency of Sri Radharani, she appeared all the gopis. Like a child is playing with his shadow, like that Krishna is doing Leela with gopis. The body of gopis is not like this, like it's not like made with blood, bones, flesh. Their body is also like Krishna, Sachidanand. It's made with the element of love. It's transcendental. Then Govinda, Kara Karna. God, Krishna is divine ocean of rasa. He's full of rasa. He's enjoying rasa. He's getting absorbed in bliss. It's not dirty. There's nothing bad in it. And if someone listens to its Harikatha and to Kirtan and Smaran, all their sins will get destroyed. Your heart will become pure and it will get soft automatically. So all the sins get destroyed just by taking the name of the Lord. Ajamil, he named his child Narayan. And when he was about to die, he took the name Narayan, and all his sins got destroyed. And then Ajamil attained Vaikuntha. So there's no sin or any bad thing in any deed of God, Krishna. So you have to listen to this with Shraddha, with faith. The Leelas of Krishna are very beautiful and full of divine love. You should listen to them with faith, but do not implement it in your own life. Do not imitate. Do not imitate. Even if by your consciousness or in your mind you are thinking like this, you're thinking about like you will do rasa-lila, then it's a sin. You should not desire so. So Lord Shiva, so when the churning of ocean happened, a lot of poison, it came out, and Lord Shiva took all of that poison. Lord Shiva took that. All the people, they ran away. All the deities, they all ran away when poison came out. But who took all the poison? Lord Shiva. Jai Ho. So he stored all the poison in his throat, and it turned blue due to poison, and Neel means blue, so that's why his name Neelkant. So if someone tries to take the poison, they will die. This is what's being explained here. Jeev can never be God. If someone says, I'm God, are you God? You prove it. So Krishna is before doing rasa-lila, he did these two leelas. One, he killed Kaliya snake, Kaliya Daman Lila. He danced on the hoods of Kalyanad snake, and he had thousands of hoods. And he danced on top, Krishna danced on top of his head. And second, he lifted up Giriraja Govardhana on his pinky finger. Can you even lift up a 2 kilo, 5 kilo stone in your hand? Right now it's so cold. Your body will hurt a lot. And so lifting up a mountain is far out. Now it's cold. So one nerve is like on top of other nerve and we feel pain. One nerve is on top of other nerve and we feel pain. So what did Krishna do? 7 days, 7 nights. He lifted Giriraja Govardhana in his left hand on pinky finger. He swallowed fire. So this is Leela of Davanal Kun. Can you swallow fire? Can you eat fire? Not once. Krishna ate it 2 times. So if you have a little bit of fire in your hand, then you feel burned. And Krishna, he swallowed fire in him. He ate it. So the Leelas of Krishna, they are transcendental and you cannot imitate them. So the Leelas of Krishna, they are so beautiful and transcendental. So you have to listen to this katha with Shraddha, with faith. Don't imitate
Then Krishna ne ras kiya, hum bhi ras.
Krishna did ras, I will also do ras. No.
Ye mahapaap.
This is a big sin.
Bhagwan jo ki karte hain, uske अनुकरण.
Do not imitate God.
भगवान की आदेश को हम करें.
Follow instructions of God. Don't imitate Him.
जिस प्रकार भगवान रामचंद्र
Like Lord Ramchandra,
को शिक्षा दी.
he gave lesson to all the jivas.
इस प्रकार भी दिखा. एक पत्नी.
Ek patani vratadhari. Like he's devoted to one wife. It's only
एक सीता छोड़ करके.
apart from one Sita, he didn't marry anyone else. So during fire sacrifice of horse, Ramchandra said, Gurudev, I want to do a fire sacrifice. And Vasishtha Rishi said, Ram, you cannot do one. He said, why? Because you don't have a wife. Your wife Sita Devi is in Valmiki ashram. Without wife, we cannot commence this fire sacrifice. You are grahastha. You should offer your offerings to fire sacrifice. With your wife, you cannot do it alone. So what do you celebrate? So they celebrate anniversary. You celebrate it alone. So they said, Ram, you cannot do fire sacrifice. Call your wife. Ramchandra said, no, I cannot call her. So Vasishtha Rishi, he said, marry someone else then? So at that time, Dashrath Maharaj, he had 360 queens. So you can marry one more woman. So Ramchandra replied, he said, when I married Sita, I declared and I made a promise, hey Sita, this is the parampara of Kshatriyas. According to rules of Kshatriyas, people marry a lot of women. Kings used to marry a lot of women. But, hey Sita, I make a vow that apart from Sita, I will not accept anyone. So even if you die, your promise should not go. You should keep your promise always. So Vasishtha Rishi said, Ram, you can marry one more woman and then you can have the fire sacrifice happen. Ramchandra said, no Gurudev, it's not possible. I cannot break my promise. I am Kshatriya. Even if you die, you should keep your promises. He said, I want to do fire sacrifice. Lord, is there any other solution? Lord Ramchandra knows everything, but yet he is asking his Gurudev. So make a deity of your wife and make her sit in the fire sacrifice and give pran pratishtha of Vigraha. And no other woman, Swarna Sita. He made her appear, and they did pran pratishtha of that deity, and then Lord Ramchandra, he made her sit on the right side. Where does the left side of the husband? Wife always sits on the left side of the husband. And then he commenced the fire sacrifice. For 11,000 years, Lord Ramchandra, he did fire sacrifices like this. And one, he used to prepare these preparations every time different. So how many Swarna Sita? So to make the deity of gold. All these, they prayed to Lord Ramchandra, where should we go? There were a lot of deities of Sita Devi. And he said, hey Swarna Sita, in Dwapar Yuga, when I take form of Krishna, I will satisfy all your desires as Krishna. All the Swarna Sitas, they came in rasa-lila. They got body of gopis, and they took birth in Vraj. They took birth in the gopis as gopis, and they got body of gopis, and then they did rasa-lila with Krishna. Lord Ramchandra, when he went to Janaka-puri, the kingdom of Janaka Maharaj, he went with Vishwamitra. He killed Tarkasur. After that, he blessed Ahilya, and after that, Lord Ramchandra to Vishwamitra, he entered with Lakshman and Ramchandra. And at that time, Yogmaya, there was a ceremony organized for Sita Devi to select her husband, and everyone saw, all the women, girls of Janaka-puri, they saw the beautiful form of Lord Ramchandra, and they all got attracted. Very beautiful form. And all the women, all the girls, they all started to wish that, oh, Lord Ramchandra might be her husband. Lord Ramchandra, he knows everything. And that time, all the girls of Janaka-puri, they started to pray in their hearts that we want to marry. So they all wanted to marry Lord Ramchandra. So at that time, Lord Ramchandra made a vow. Hey, the girls of Janaka-puri, in Ram-lila, I cannot accept you as my wife. So after my Ram-lila, my Krishna-lila will happen. In Dwapar Yuga, I will come in form of Krishna, and you all, with the help of my Yogmaya, you all will take birth and go Vraj, and you will take birth as gopis. With the help of my Yogmaya, you all will enter rasa-lila. The one surprising thing is here, Krishna is saying, I am from Jati, that he does not touch anyone apart from gopis. He does not even touch anyone apart from gopis. So, God did not accept brahmani. His wives, all the other wives, I have never said this katha. This is a very beautiful katha. I have jumped forward in Harikatha. So Krishna, he didn't accept a brahmani. So there is a special quality. If you want to be a gopi, you have to take birth from a womb of gopi, and you have to. There are rules and regulations. Forget everything else. Lakshmi Devi, who is the queen of Vaikuntha, the wife of Narayan. Lakshmi Devi till today in Vrindavan, in Bailwan, she is doing austerities with her hands folded to enter the rasa of Krishna. She still cannot enter, because you have to take birth in Vrindavan and get a body of gopi. You have to take birth as a gopi to enter ras. So there are rules and regulations. You have to take birth as a gopi, and then you have to marry a gop, and then you meet Krishna in Parigya Bhav. So these are the rules and regulations explained. Lord Ramchandra, when he was living in Dandakaran, there are so many kathas. Ramchandra is known as very merciful. When he was living in Dandakaran, at that time, the Sant Mahatma Rishi, they were chanting Gopal mantra. For 10,000 years, they were chanting Gopal mantra. We chant for 2 days and we say, Gurudev, nothing is happening, let's go to another Guru. What mantra other Guru will give you? Tell me. One disciple gave the mantra for a guru, and then they went to another guru, and after a few days they came. What said Gurudev Naraj Goswami Maharaj? He said, what sin did I did you? I speak truth. What bad have I done to you? Your guru has given you which mantra? He said, I gave you Gopal mantra. He also gave you Gopal mantra. And you're changing guru. You're going from guru to guru. It's foolishness. Chant mantras properly. If the guru is pure guru, the mantra you have taken from guru, chant the mantras. If you don't chant properly, so people don't even do arnik. I ask everyone, did you do your Gayatri mantra? They said for 1 month I have not done, for 1 year I have not chanted. So how do you get the benefit? You tell me. And they blame guru, and they say this guru is not nice. So if you don't chant mantra, if you're chanting mantras properly, then you blame the guru. Are you understanding or not? Sometimes you doubt. They make guru, and then they give up their guru, and they find a new guru, and they go to new guru, and go to new guru. Mantra can manifest everything. Our acharyas are saying, knowingly or unknowingly, if you touch your hand with fire, your hand will burn or not. You cannot say, oh, I didn't know this is fire. You know the meaning of mantra or not. Mantra has so much power. It will manifest everything. If Guru has given you mantra, chant the mantra with faith. Slowly and slowly, everything will manifest in your heart. This is what we explained. Think about the meaning of the mantra. Remember the meaning of the mantra. Chant it properly. How many times you have to chant, how you have to chant. Guru tells the disciple how to do it, and you should follow it. There are 5 types of regulations explained, rules explained. So then you can blame Guru. If you are following everything properly, then you can blame the Guru. Chant the mantra. These rishis, they have been chanting it for 10,000 years. They are chanting the same Gopal mantra. So you take Gopal mantra from pure devotee. How many people chant Gopal mantra? I give promise, you chant it properly, chant Gopal mantra properly, everything will manifest in your heart. So they have been chanting it for 10,000 years. They are chanting the same Gopal mantra for 10,000 years. We chant it for 2 days. We are not even chant for 1 year, 2 years, 10 years, and we are thinking nothing is happening. Then they are switching Guru, and we are committing aprad. Oh, they all are Guru apradi. They all are offense. They are all building up their offenses. The Guru is Satguru. You should never give up Guru. In scriptures, Gurudev used to say, even you get a Madhyamadikari Guru, you should never give up your Guru. Never give up your Guru. In scriptures it is written. So when Ramchandra was Dandakarni, all the Sant Mahatmas in Dandakarna, they have been chanting Gopal mantra for 10,000 years. And everything, they manifested mood of gopis in their heart. And they took darshan of Lord Ramchandra, and they all started to run behind Lord Ramchandra. Because there is no difference between Ram and Krishna. So there is no difference between Ram and Krishna. No difference at all. So they saw Lord Ramchandra, all the rishis, they started to run behind him. At that time Lord Ramchandra, he said, hey Rishi, listen, in my Ram Lila, apart from Sita, I cannot accept anyone. But you all, with the mercy of Yog Maya and her arrangement, you all will take birth in take birth as gopis, and I will accept you all in form of Krishna. All those rishis from Dandakaran in Dwapar Yuga, they took birth as gopis in Vraj, and they all entered rasa-lila of Krishna. So they are not normal women. That's what I'm explaining. The rasa-lila, they are not normal ordinary women. They are looking like a woman, but in reality they're eternal associates of Krishna in Srimati Radharani. So all the sins get destroyed by taking the name of the God. How can God have any fault? That's how Sukadeva Goswami Pad is explaining. Hey Maharaj Parikshit, listen properly. So Krishna did a lot of beautiful leelas with gopis. He gave instruction to gopis. So all the gopis, they went back to their houses and God. So this is how Krishna is enjoying beautiful leelas. So Dev Goswami Pad is expressing these beautiful leelas to Parikshit Maharaj. There are so many beautiful stories. I just use only 2 words in front of you. There are so many leelas. After this, Lord Krishna, he killed demons one by one sent by Kans. The last asur was Keshi demon. He was in the form of horse. Krishna killed him. After that, Narad Rishi came. Narad Rishi said, "Hey Govinda, hey Krishna, will you keep doing Leela in Vraj? The Mathuravasi people of Mathura are not your devotees." Kans is a very bad. He's torturing the people of Mathura. He's abusing the people of Mathura. He has imprisoned his own father Ugrasen. And your parents Devaki and Vasudeva, they are in prison. And he's also keeping big stones on their chest. So will you not give mercy to people of Mathura? So at that time, Lord also started to think. He said, after my Leela of Braj, I will do Mathura Leela. So Krishna, he sat on the chariot of Akrur, and with his big brother Baldev, he went to Mathura. This all is being explained in scriptures. And Krishna and Balram, they went to Mathura. They killed demons, they killed Charun Mushti, and after that they also killed brothers of Kans and also killed Kans. And after killing Kans, Krishna, he freed Ugrasen from prison and he gave him the throne of Mathura. And he also freed Devaki and Vasudeva from prison. And Krishna, he didn't sit on the throne of Mathura himself. For when Kans died, Kans had 2 wives, Asti and Prapti. They were daughters of Jarasandha. They became widow when Kans died. So they went to Jarasandha. Jarasandha was very powerful. And they started to criticize Krishna and Balram. At that time, Jarasandha, he got so angry. And he kept on attacking Mathura again and again to kill Krishna and Balram. And Krishna and Balram, slowly and slowly, they killed all the demons sent by Jarasandha one by one. 17 times Jarasandha attacked Mathura. And Krishna and Balram, slowly and slowly, they killed all the army of Jarasandha, slowly and slowly. And the 18th time when he attacked, When Jarasandha was about to attack 18th time, at that time Krishna, he collected all the citizens of Mathura and he created a beautiful palace, beautiful kingdom with the help of Vishwakarma. Just like God of construction, he created a very beautiful palace, kingdom, and he teleported all the people of Mathura to Dwarka. And all the people, they woke up in the morning, they saw everywhere is water everywhere. Big waves of ocean are coming. So it was in the middle of ocean, that place. And people of Mathura, they were thinking, where are we? Where is the Dwar? Dwar means door, Ka means Kaha. So Kaha means where. So it's like, where is the door? So that's why it's named Dwarka. Like, where is the door? And this is how it's named. This is a beautiful Leelas of Krishna. And their Krishna, with 16,108 queens, he married 16,108 queens, and he did beautiful Leelas. And he also killed a lot of demons in Dwarka as well. The Leela of Dwarka is also very nice. So Janaka-puri is better than Vaikuntha, where Krishna, like a human, he is doing leelas of like living in a household life. He is married, he has children, he has a family, and with one wife he has 10 sons and 1 daughter. Each wife, you can calculate that now. You can calculate how big his family is. So Rukmini, Satyabhama, Kalindi, Lakshmana, the beautiful wives of Krishna, he used to live in Dwarka with them. So this is the glories of Dwarka-puri. There are so many kathas of Dwarka. Eternal God. He also did one more Leela. It's known as the Musal-lila. In Bhagavat it is also explained. So it's like he've killed all the demons. The reason that I appeared in this world, I have killed all the demons. Now I have to go back to my abode, my transcendental world. With the assistance of Yog Maya, another Leela happened, Musal-lila. Musal-lila. It's known as Musal-lila. So Mahishi Haran Leela, so Indrajalik Leela. So there's once upon a time in Dwarka-puri, big saints, they were there. Dwarka-puri was a place where even the curse of Brahma cannot enter there. So Krishna manifested, he used to protect Dwarka-puri himself. Like he is covered with his hands. He's protecting Dwarka. Even the curse of Brahma cannot enter. Rishi, while wandering, he used to get tired. He came to take rest in Dwarka-puri. Krishna is in Dwarka-puri, so all the saints, they all were living in Dwarka-puri in the shelter of Krishna. It's a very beautiful katha. One day, Sam, the son of Jambati, Sam, playing with his friends, and they dressed up Sam as a woman. Sam was a male, and they dressed him as a woman. Like he was looking like a pregnant woman. And he went in front of Sant Mahatma, saint, and his Sakha said, like, oh, this woman is about to give a child. You are Sant Mahatma, you know everything, you know present, past and future. Tell us, will she give birth to a daughter or a son? So at that time, Durvasa Rishi was there and other saints were there. Durvasa Rishi was very short-tempered. And he said, you are making jokes in front of Sant Mahatma. You are trying to. She will not give birth to a male child, not a female child. Musul will come from his womb. All the dynasty of Yadavans, it will get destroyed. Everything will be destroyed with this. As soon as the Musul takes birth, all the friends, they got scared. They said, oh my God, what happened? Quickly. They opened Ram's clothes. So it's the sentence of sadhu. So a piece of iron, musul, it's like a hard piece of iron. They like to make powder of rice. There's a thing, and then you hit it and you grind the rice. You can make rice powder with it. So this is a sentence of Rishi. This is the curse of Rishi. This will be implemented for sure. So everyone got scared that all the dynasty, everyone will die. So they went and they told Ugrasen, and Ugrasen said, so no bamboo and no flute will play. So take this piece of iron and rub it on a stone, give it on the stone on the sea, rub it there. Everyone started to rub it, and when they were rubbing it, it was just a tiny part remaining. And they threw that little piece in this ocean, and the particle of that iron, a pond, a tree, it's like a bamboo. Swarkanda, it's like a plant like a bamboo. It has very sharp leaves. It's like very sharp like sword. Here what happened, one day Yadavas, they took somras and they all were sitting, they all were talking. So they started to fight among each other. The fight got so intense, all the Yadavas, they started to take the leaves of that plant and they started to throw at each other. And all the Yadav people, they killed each other this way. This is the curse of Brahma, the curse coming from the Durvasa Rishi, so it will be implemented. Krishna and Balaram are witnessing this all. What did Krishna do? Krishna, he went. He left Janaka-puri and he sat on a tree's branch. And at that time, Uddhava came. And Krishna gave beautiful advices to Uddhava, which is Uddhava Sanvad, which is known as Uddhava Sanvad. In 11th canto, it is explained. Lord Krishna is giving beautiful advice to Uddhava about bhakti, karma, gyan, knowledge, spirituality, karma, everything. About yoga, he gave lots of knowledge to Uddhava in 11th canto. How to follow the rules of spirituality, everything is explained. And God said, Uddhava, do one thing quickly. Quickly go away from Janaka-puri. Vidhur, go and give them my news. After a few days, all the Janaka-puri, it got drowned in the ocean. It will get drowned in the ocean after a few days. So that's how Krishna sat on the tree, and the piece of iron that was thrown into the ocean, the piece of iron, a piece of musul that was thrown into the ocean, one fish ate that. See the power of time. One fish ate that, and one fisherman caught that,
और वो मछली
and that fish,
ये देखो एक बैल के जो है शिकारी को
and they gave that fish to
वही लोहे के टुकड़ा में
to a hunter, and the hunter, when he was eating the fish, he found that piece of iron, and the hunter thought, maybe I should put this piece of iron on my arrow, and he put that piece of iron on top of his arrow, and there was a Jara named Hunter. He came. Krishna was sitting on the branch of a tree, and Jara named Hunter, he started to think. He said that this is a mouth of deer, and far away he made a shot. He fired an arrow, and that arrow hit the feet of Krishna, and Krishna, he gave up his body. This is explained. This is the Indrajalik Lila. In reality, Krishna, with all his eternal associates, he went to the transcendental world. So just to make understand and show people who have less knowledge, they are showing that God gave up his body. The fire cannot burn Krishna, air cannot touch Krishna, water cannot make wet, and that is the quality of soul. And the creator of all the souls, who can kill him? How can he be hit by an arrow and die? This is not true. That's just to show to people with less knowledge. And there it is also saying, who was Jara Hunter in Treta Yuga? He was Bali in Treta Yuga. So Lord Ramchandra, he killed Bali from the back. So this is also explained. So that same Bali, he came in form of Jara Hunter to take revenge. But this is also not right. There is no karma of God. Gita is saying, all my deeds, everything is transcendental. All my karmas are transcendental. So, power of karma is not applied on God. So after that, God, when he went to transcendental world, at that day Kali Yuga started. I also told you about the Kali Yuga in 12th canto. It is explained about Kali Yuga. Satya Dwapar Kali Yuga. In Bhagavatam, there are beautiful explanations about each and everything. You can read any chapter and you will feel blissful. Who should you worship in Kali Yuga? Who should we worship to? In Navayogan Samvad it is explained. Who should we worship in Kali Yuga? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Narvindam. It is explained that in Kali Yuga there is only one person you should worship, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. It is explained in Bhagavatam. And which mantra should we use? There are so many proofs in scriptures about this. Who should we worship in Kali Yuga? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. In Bhagavatam it is explained. Very beautiful kathas are there, so how long can I speak? I can speak for eternity. The leelas are so much and so deep. And at the end, Sukadeva Goswami Pad, he said to Parikshit Maharaj, he said, Takshak, snake is about to come. Takshak. That snake is about to come and he will kill you. So control your mind. In reality, Parikshit Maharaj, he controlled his mind and got absorbed in the moods. And he went to transcendental world in his transcendental body. Our acharyas say Gopi Bhav Prapta. Parikshit Maharaj, in which body he came to Golok Vrindavan? He took birth as a gopi. He took birth as a gopi in Golok Vrindavan. So this is what's explained in scriptures. And Takshak, he just bite is the body of Parikshit Maharaj. So there are so many kathas. It's 8 o'clock now. The stories of Bhagavatam are so deep and beautiful.
डबल टू डबल फोर एक गाड़ी बाहर खड़ी है जो वो जाम लगा रही है जिसकी भी प्लीज हटा लीजिए डबल टू डबल फोर बाहर खड़ी है बहुत जाम लगा रहा है जिसकी भी प्लीज
So I won't consume more time. Now announcements will go on. And today is the last day, the last night of Bhagavatam. Not day, last night of Bhagavatam.